So what I've got here is I got the first weed eater I bought when I was 12 or 13. It's a Stihl Fs80r. I ain't ran in a couple years. I guess I'm missing the plastic shield on top. I had it running, put a carburetor on it one time before. Got on a big non-ethanol gas kick, put that in it, and it locked up after that. And also lost a lawnmower to that can of gas as well. But I'm gonna see if I can put a new carburetor on it and get the engine unstuck, because it won't even pull at all. So see if I can get it unstuck and get it running again, just for shits and giggles. The first thing I'm going to do is put some PB blaster in the cylinder, see if that won't free up the piston or whatever's stuck in there. So I'm going to do that and work on other stuff while we wait. A nice thought anyway. Wish I had a better can of this stuff. Got the PB blaster in there. I don't know if you can see it sloshing around in there. I'm going to put the spark plug back in, take the rest of this apart. I also bought a new pull cord for this thing, so I'm going to take this whole housing off and just put the new one on. I'm missing a screw, but I think it'll probably still work without it. I don't know what the proper term is for this thing but I think it's a Magneto or something. I don't really know, to be honest with you, but whatever controls the spark plug. I ripped the wire off of it, but my kit I bought comes with a new one. I guess it comes with about everything but a rebuild kit for the piston and everything. So I'm going to take this off and put the new one on. I tried to pull on this thing earlier, even after I got the new pull cord on, and the motor wasn't turning over. But looks like that PB blaster is working. It's helping it out. So maybe there's hope. Inspectors arrived to make sure I'm doing everything right here. Say hello. So I hit that thing with a little sandpaper, get it cleaned up a little better than what it had. Put this new Magneto back on here and start working on some other stuff. I don't know what the proper adjustment is for this thing. I guess I'm just going to try and pick up on it a little bit so it don't rub completely. Maybe that'll be good enough. So what I've done here is I've took a piece of sandpaper and put it between where the two pieces meet each other. And that'll give me a little bit of gap there, that way it'll turn easy. Don't mind my helper tearing down the place. I was going to see if it'd run with this old carburetor on it, but really don't look too healthy in there. So probably better off taking that off and putting the new one on. So I gotta get that little cable off there first. I feel like something's got it hanging up still, but I don't see anything else. It's the fuel lines, maybe. There we go. I wasn't sure about changing the fuel lines. I didn't know if I had them rubber grommets or not, but looks like they're in here. Somewhere down in there. There's one. So I might try that. I ain't never put a fuel filter and fuel lines on a weed eater before, but we'll see how this goes. So got the lines pried out of there, I guess. When this goes back together, you just fish the hose through, put the filter on, shove it back in the hole. Did get a new fuel cap too. I don't know if I put a new one on here or not. Might as well. Got the fuel filter out. And, it don't look too healthy. Kind of some gas or something come out, but it seemed like it's more like water. I don't know if that's from sitting around or what. Alright, so I got the hose fished through there. New fuel filter put on. Just gonna pull it down in there and then kind of feed the hose back through this hole. And get my rubber grommet put on, put the return line on. That's as far as the return line went down in the tank. It wasn't very far at all. Nothing crazy. There the new lines are. Put a little PP blaster on them rubber grommets to help the lines slide in and help the grommets fit back in the tank. It made it a little easier. See if I can get this carburetor put on here. You see it's these little holes here, there, and there. My new gasket only has one hole. The old gasket had two holes. So I guess put this carburetor together like that and hope for the best, huh? Right, I got the hoses hooked back up, got the cable back on. See if I can remember how the rest of this went back together. Put the air filter and everything back on. It's only come with two gaskets. This thing's gaskets. They still look fairly decent. I might change one of them, but I'll have one extra gasket. I think I had that on upside down a second ago, but I ain't 100% sure since I ain't got the guard on here and I don't remember when I took it apart, but I believe that's how it goes. When I got this cleaned up the best I could, I'm going to put this air filter in here. I don't know if that's the way it goes. In mine, I don't remember having a... I guess that's a pre-filter. But after taking the air filter cover off, it looked like it had remnants of one in there before. So get this put back together, maybe it'll start up and run here in a second.